The Dennis Miller Show. Tonight, co-hosting Steve Allen, actress Shari Belafonte, musical guest Screamin Jay Hawkins, actress world champion bodybuilder Rachel McLish, comedian Todd Glass. And now, it's them!
You, of course, know Steve Allen. Give him a hand, yeah. I'm a little under the weather tonight, so I was running a little low, and I thought, the guy invented it, have him on. We'll do it together. And we're going to do some, instead of a lieu of monologue tonight. Steve, any opening remarks for the crowd?
Well, as you say, in lieu of monologues, I tried to get Lou to do the opening monologue, but he wasn't available either, and Dennis is seriously ill. You're a very sick man, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm under the weather. I'm feeling very glandular. So,
but you've always been a very sick man, so yeah, that's no excuse.
And I've always felt glandular. But, you know, we've got some questions from the crowd here.
Yes, you know, how many writers do you have, seriously?
They're all our writers. Actually, we have 9 writers. 2 of them multi-phrenic, 13 total.
All right. Well, the thing is, many people think that all talk shows are basically ad-libbed, and when they see those 9 or 49 names at the end of a show, it confuses them. So there has to be a certain amount of ad-libbing, and to establish that now, we've gotten some questions from the studio audience. When we read your question or read your name, give us a yoo-hoo or a whoopee so we know where you are. All right?
Okay.
Would you please read the questions, Steph?
And I did want to introduce my head writer with the bone, Screamin Jay Hawkins. Great.
What did he say?
Just screaming and holding on to the bone.
He may never have his own show, but he might have his own country any time now.
All right, Steve, first question. Who are you?
What's the name on that?
Monica Simons from New York City.
Where are you, Monica? Over here. Nice to see you, dear. It just so happens that I was stationed in the New York area during World War II, and I got to know your mother, and I'm sorry you're finding out in public. You guessed that I am your father. Next question, please.
That was the start of something big. Okay, are you single? I have 11 kids and need some help. Sincerely, Addie Midaroff from Santa Cruz, California. Addie, you here?
I think, Addie, you've already had enough help of that kind, if you don't mind my saying so.
11 kids, Addie? Have one more. Oh, I'm sorry.
Have one on me.
I can't see through the lights. I was going to say, have one more, do Last Supper skits. Okay, Steve Allen, which came first, the chicken or the egg? From Craig Goodrich of Linwood, Washington.
Well, Craig, the answer is neither. First came Colonel Sanders. And then God said, let there be chicken fat. Next question, quick.
What are you hanging us out like that for, Craig? Okay, where did you get your shirt? Sean Colon. No, Sean Solon. Sean Semicolon from Cave Creek, Arizona.
I got this shirt from my shirt drawer. Where else? No, actually, I can't tell. How tall are you, Don? Seriously.
I'm 5'9", 5'8 3/4.
And with your hair?
Well,
a little more.
I'm Shaquille O'Neal.
You look rather Indian. Seriously, I mean that as a compliment. I love Indians. You look like Cochise.
Yeah, I'm Jay Silverheel's gay lover. Okay.
I know how it feels to be Jay Silverheels and to think, not rightly by chance. What were we talking about?
The shirt. You got it from the shirt
drawer. Oh, yeah. No, I got it. I started to say, I am 6'3" and I weigh 210 pounds, so I have to shop seriously at a big and tall men's shop. Actually, I live in a rough neighborhood. It's a big and tall and mean men's shop, so don't cross me. Laugh at me, but don't cross me, folks.
I have to shop at a small and frustrated man's store. Dear Steve, how many cowhides have you rode in the past 10 years? That's from Martin Hansel, Cowboy Capital, something, Bandero, Texas. It's like a bondage club.
Cowboy capital. Well, I come from the grammar capital of the United States, New Haven, Connecticut, so I...
Oh, there's blood in the streets of town of New Haven. Boom, 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 boom.
I used to be able to get laughs with grammar, but since nobody knows grammar anymore, it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, how would we know your mother's mother?
Does your drummer give rim shots?
No, thank God. What's your secret for a long and happy marriage? From Mary Colon. From Happy Colon.
Let me see. Oh, Mary Solon.
Mary Solon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Mary. Nice to see you. Well, to play this one pretty straight, there are three factors. Jane and I have been married 38 years. I'd say the three factors are, number one, mutual love, number two, mutual respect, and number three, an abiding fear of the community property laws. Sometimes when one or two are shaky, three can hold it together.
Okay, you have been married for a long time, Steve.
Yes.
This is the same question. What advice do you have for a pair of newlyweds?
Well, you've heard this before. Up here, the newlyweds? Okay, hi, good luck. You've heard this before, but it works. Never go to bed mad. Jane and I were up once for 3 months, but we never went to bed mad.
The last time I saw you on TV, you had a stain on your jacket.
Is that this? But what's the name on that?
From Missy.
Missy? Oh, that's the guy.
Your name's Missy?
Well, the last time I saw you on TV, you had a fist in your mouth, but it's nice to, nice to have you with us. Yeah.
Not turn this into a fist fight here. And we have this last one here. Where is this?
Any one's as good as the other.
No, I want to get to that one. It was kind of interesting. Do you wish you wouldn't have hosted here tonight? Oh, I can't find it. It was about dancers. Where's the dancer one?
Dancers.
We have a couple dancers in the crowd?
Yeah, there was a... are you the two... I remember looking at the question a moment ago. It said, what can two white dancers do? And you do hip-hop and slam and all that? Can we invite them up?
Yeah, come on. You want to dance on TV?
Oh, wait a minute.
Come on. Yeah,
Oh, they do.
Yeah, come on. Oh.
You would appear, sir, to be one in number.
There's only one of me here.
There's only one of you.
Yeah.
Oh, now what kind of music do you need from the band here?
And now that you're a star, you got rid of your partner, right?
What's your name?
Tony.
Hey, Tom. Dennis.
Nice to meet you.
My friend Steve.
Hi.
Steve.
Good.
Tony.
You just gave me Dennis's cold, but that's all right.
You know Screamin Jay? Screamin Jay?
What?
This is Tony Screamin Jay. He's your new friend.
Hi, Tony! How you doing? Welcome to the Dennis Miller Show!
Good to be here.
Give us a little. What do you need? What do you need in the way of music? Slam and beat.
Shari Belafonte, Todd Glass, McLish, Screamin Jay Hawkins,
This portion of the Dennis Miller Show is brought to you by Cheer with Color Guard. Here it goes. Color stays.
For those of you who might be just tuning in all around the country, don't be alarmed. This is still the Dennis Miller Show, but I've been invited here tonight in my capacity as consultant.
Yeah.
I created this kind of thing in the first place, so it was felt that I could be helpful. I've also been a great help to Rick Dees and Pat Sajak. And so, Dennis, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Oh, I feel odd sitting in this seat because they don't usually see this side, and I'm worried that they can see the sixes. don't know about you, Steve. As I get older, those commercial breaks just get so much quicker, don't they? Huh?
You know, I seriously feel funny with you sitting there. It is still the dentist. Why don't you join me here behind your own desk? Let's get him. This way we'll have the same angle of vision, and I'm here just seriously to make little comments as we go along.
I'm Wilbur, your Orville. Pull up, pull up. All right, what are we going to start with here? Thursday night, and the weekend is right around the corner. Many of you might be planning to take in a live musical event, but before you buy the tickets, let's take a look at the case for and the case against going to a concert. Steve Areno, you're up first, buddy.
Okay, the case for going to a concert. Rock and roll really captures the spirit of anarchy within us. The case against, Smucker's Jam is proud to present Richard Marx.
Good one. The case for, the mellowness of a Dead concert. Against, you get too high and try to eat your own shirt.
For, Bono's live and haunting indictment of Republican greed. Against, the U2 concert t-shirts cost $40.
You can watch the symphony on the lawn. Against, the chubby couple in front of you tongue kiss throughout the entire show.
For, the great thing about a Clapton concert is you never know who'll show up to jam. Against, put your hands together for Liza Minnelli.
Oh, come on, we wrote it. Stevie didn't write it. The case for, music under the stars. Against, some joker tips over the porta potty with you in it.
And finally, the case for going to a concert. This guitar player can really fling his picks. Against, oh, my eye.
All right, my first guest is an accomplished, thank you.
If I may.
Oh, you're doing it. I'm sorry.
No, you're
You're doing it.
well, not exactly, but before we bring out the lovely, the glamorous Shari Belafonte, again, in my capacity as a consultant and advisor, I find over the years that when I've done shows of this sort, I can get a lot of straight lines and things to talk about by looking not at the prepared questions, and all talk show hosts are given questions. You all know that. So the thing is, there's a publicity bio for which the questions are drawn.
Or extracted.
Yes, painlessly. Shari Belafonte is probably best known for her portrayal of Julie Gillette in the AB series Razor Blade, and her wonderful commercials. You folks don't have to listen to this. I'm teaching him, not you.
I'm learning, Yoda.
Oh, yes. What do you mean we, white man? Shari made her professional acting debut opposite Mark Singer in the feature film If You Could See What I Hear, and that was such a big hit, they went on and did If You Could Touch What I Smell, and that didn't do... I just say these things to see if you're listening. Her telefilms include The Night the City Screamed and The Night the Valley Quelled. Oh!
What is kveld? You lost me. I don't have my Yiddish to Earth dictionary here. What is it?
It's an emotional outpouring, but not too funny with this audience.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't...
There's a kveller right now. When a kveller needs a friend. Anyway, there's a lot of other good stuff here. And Jane and Shari were in a movie together, Murder by Numbers. Let's get her out here and find out all that kind of stuff.
Shari Belafonte.
Here she
Shari,
comes.
come on out. Nice of you to play along with this, because we didn't really think it up until Steve was on last night's show, and I was feeling under the weather.
They didn't tell me until just a second.
Well, that was cool of you to hang in there. Hey, what's the significance of the pie thing around your
The
neck?
pie? My pie? My chai. This is a present from a female Israeli gorilla. It's a chai, which is life.
You saw how the Yiddish bit just played, and you're going to go ahead anyway.
I know. I was sort of going, oh, I'd maybe just put this back in.
Now, we're going to play in a softball game this Sunday, aren't we?
We're doing a softball game. As a matter of fact,
Wow.
this is a little something for you. This is
Oh, the T.J. Martell game.
T.J. Martell, baseball.
That's nice.
This is yours.
Oh.
And now that I have another guest, we have another one, also for you,
How
Steve.
sweet. And you want to explain what T.J. Martell
T.J.
means?
Martell Foundation is Children's Cancer and AIDS Research, and they have what every year called the Rock and Charity. It used to be Rock and Charity Weekend. It's now the Rock and Charity Week. and all these rock bands like Anthrax, and I can't even remember all the names of them,
Steve, now you
are
jammed
playing
with
baseball
Anthrax,
this Sunday, and everybody has to go out and buy tickets. $15 tickets. All Ticketmasters have them, and it's like a major battle of the rock bands.
Yeah, now what team am I on? Do you know?
I think you're on the Reebok Rockers or the... Don't you have the... No, it's either Reebok, it's Reebok, or it's going to be the Upper Deck Rollers. Upper Deck Rollers or Reebok Rockers.
Stevie, you want to play? You know Anthrax. You guys jam together.
I used to have it, but I've never played with them. I did sit in with... I did sit in with Black Plague one time, but they thought the name was racist, so they changed it.
Anthrax is a high-scoring team. Right. Now, it's a filter here.
You're all going to be there, right? $15 Ticketmaster.
Yeah, that's
Sunday,
not a bad price.
At USC, Dado Field, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Terrific. I was noticing in the voluminous notes, Shari, that they gave us about you, with which we could talk to you for hours, that you and your husband are, as it says right here, quote, trying to have a baby.
Well, not at the moment.
Oh, no. I should hope not.
But, oh my God, look at the time. No. Yeah,
no wonder you didn't want to come out of the dressing room, huh?
But trying implies there are like 19 different things to do. I don't think so.
No, there's only really one way to do it.
That's my point.
Except when you can't do it that way, then you find the other ways. I have to have an operation.
Really?
We'll talk about that. Just a little operation.
Yeah?
Let's give her a big loud aw.
Well, we've got to make funds to run the operation, and we got to take a commercial here.
Think about it for just
we'll be right back, as they say on
Shari
television.
Belafonte, right after this.
You belong to me until you're dead, but don't you make me go upside your head right now.
Jay is tearing it up tonight. Tearing it up tonight, Jay.
We're back together.
Now, Shari, how's your show Beyond Reality got picked up again?
Beyond
right?
Reality on USA Cable, Friday nights, 9 p.m.
Beyond Reality.
Saturday, Beyond Reality. I play a paranormal psychologist.
Yeah.
Or a pair of normal psychologists.
That would be a good title for almost all the sitcoms of the last 35 years.
In my life for the last 35
Premiere
years.
One, she investigates Screamin Jay.
An out-of-body experience, I think.
An out-of-bone experience.
Which she says, get out of my body. Get me some money, too.
I don't know what the bone is about. Does anybody... Jay, can you hip us real quick? What's with the bone, man? What is that?
The bone is part of the bone that keeps me alone when I'm alone without a bone.
The weird thing is, you and I have no idea what he's talking about, and the audience understood it.
Yeah.
Strange thing.
Shari, how's your... you were talking about having a baby a little earlier now.
You met your husband on a movie,
Sam and I, actually, my husband, who is going to make this baby with me, we met on a movie that Steve's wife Jane was in.
Oh.
It was one of the things. It was during the writer's strike when nobody was working, and suddenly this little movie came up, and suddenly everybody was on this. Sam actually went to do this movie. Maybe most of you knew him as Jake Meyer on General Hospital, and then he was he was a good guy, and then he suddenly became like this evil guy, Danny Waleska on Knots Landing, who ended up face down in the pool.
Oh, I know him.
That guy. Ooh, he's evil. And now he's doing a movie up in British Columbia about the South American soccer team that crashed in the Andes in 1972.
They're redoing that
With Vince
story?
Spano. He's cute. Huh? Yes.
What, now, what's the different take on that? What's happening over there? They're now freeze-dried, or what's the whole deal over there?
It's a big feature film. Frank Marshall's directing.
Was that with the element of cannibalism in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, it was beyond Element. It was
It was
Donner Party Cabaret. Believe me, all you can eat.
And
it's better than those damn peanuts. Now,
and the guy woke up and said, hey, that's all you can eat. How do you like that?
Now, tell me quick about the game. What are you going to play this weekend? Are you pumped for this? I hope we're on the same team.
The ball girl. You're on, I found out that some illustrious person came in and said, you're on the Upper Deck Rollers team.
The Upper Deck Rollers?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hope I get to meet Tommy Lee from Crew.
It's going to be...
Well, they always play in it, don't they, crew?
I think, I know people in the past, Wilson Phillips has been there, Van Halen has been there. This year, it's real hard rock. It's funny, because I was looking at this, I've become very old. I suddenly was looking at some of these names. I don't know, not Jane's Addiction, that one I know, but it was like Suicidal Tendencies?
Yeah. Well, for the game,
Exodus?
they've changed it to Suicidal Bunt Tendencies, which is for the softball game purposes. Okay, we're going to be there this weekend. It's the TJ Martell Foundation. You want tickets to this? 212-24... They got a call?
In New York, it's 245-1818.
Oh, okay.
Here, it's 310-556-4733, and all the Ticketmasters. So just go to Ticketmasters and get the tickets for
In Des Moines,
$15.
Iowa, lots of luck.
That's right. No, there's Ticketmasters in Des Moines. And be there 11 a.m. Sunday morning at USC's Dado Field.
All right, Sheriff, thanks for coming on. Good to see you. We'll be right back. Screamin Jay is going to play.
This portion of the Dennis Miller Show is brought to you by VCR Plus. Life should be so simple.
We're back.
Thank you!
Screamin Jay.
Yes, Dennis!
Every night you're here, it's chaos, man.
Thank you, Dennis!
What was that noise you were making during the break? Give me one of those with the pop and the...
The tribe I come from, it's part of the ritual.
Yeah.
We do that annually before sex. But since I got my bone, I can forget the sex.
Well, if you quit doing that, you'd get it more frequently than once a year. Now, Jay, you're going to do something a little different tonight, right?
I'll do whatever you request. You want something different?
Stevie, you got any requests?
How about something traditional?
Something traditional,
Yes,
Steve?
some nice old song.
Oh! Something real old!
Yeah.
Old and bold. I have just a song.
All right.
The song that was taken from a master, Paul Robeson. A thing entitled Old Man Funky River.
All right, Jay. Screamin Jay, folks.
And them that blast them hustle for goddamn he just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling. Oh. and so sick of trying. I'm feared of living, and I'm scared of dying. But oh, my river, it For those of you who would like to submit yourself to that again, Mr. Hawkins has an album out, seriously, a CD album right here. No, it's called Screamin Jay Hawkins, Black Music for White People.
All right. Hey, Steve, I forgot this earlier in the show, but we can't do the talk show without your bell, boss.
Oh, yes.
So you feel safe. All right.
Should I hear anything that offends me?
Yeah.
Or ill behooves me?
You hit the bell.
Right.
All right. Who's next up, buddy?
Well, sir, we have a very funny comedian.
Wait a second. Let me get a Sedato dart into Jay over here.
We would, however, for Jay's role, we would like to thank Cardinal McIntyre. And now we'll go on with our program. Thank you, for Catholics in the audience. A young man who will be appearing at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal this summer. He'll also be appearing in the parking lot in about 10 minutes. Welcome, Mr. Todd Glass. Here he is.
Thank you. I got my hair cut a little too short. I got it cut yesterday. I really got it cut. Not like some comedians. Funny thing happened to me on the way here. Me, it really happened. It got a little too short. I looked in the mirror. I look a little bit like Fred Flintstone and Oliver North had a baby. Don't I? Just a little? It's very comforting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something. Last time I was doing a show around here, they reviewed the show, and they said my act didn't have a message. Probably because I was on a show with a comedian who was a political comedian. He voiced all his political views through his comedy. I don't really do that. But I've rewritten my whole act now to make Brian McLeod happy. Every joke has a message now. You'll be laughing, but at the same time, out of nowhere, you'll be like, that's what he was trying to say. He's good. Let's get started. Anybody remember the dog's name from the Brady Bunch? No, it's not. It was Florence Henderson. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't do crack. It's bad for you. Anyway, I was, like I said, I was working. I didn't say this, but I'm saying it now. I was in Philadelphia over Christmas. That's how updated my act is. And it was freezing cold, and they have a thing called wind chill factor. So when they say it's 15 degrees outside, but the wind chill factor makes you feel like it's 10 below. Well, why do they try to guess how you feel? Does anyone else do that? Do they do that with the time? Do they ever give you the time, then guess how you feel? Do they ever go, at 6:30, but you got late and you're drunk, it's going to feel like 2:30 to you. You have the drunk chill factor. A policeman is your friend. You know, ladies and gentlemen, when I was, thank you. Stop it. Now, you stop it. Well, I was back home, I celebrated my niece's birthday. She's 6, and for her birthday, I bought her a galloping horse, you know. Well, in the box, it looked like it galloped, a piece of junk, excuse my language. The thing vibrates. Looks like it gallops on it. It vibrates. She's sitting on it like, and I was thinking something, but I didn't say it. This is my brother's precious child, you know. Then he said it. He's like, she'll be on that thing till she's 30. What the hell did you buy her that for? If that guy from the audience wouldn't have done that dumb dance, I could have gone to the panel. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I opened up... I opened up for Tom Jones like a year ago. He's actually a wonderful performer. One of the things that's a little weird, he moves his crotch a lot. Every single song is like, what's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Every song, she's a lady, and that lady is... But any song, he'd be like, raindrops keep falling on my head. What other job can you do that? No other job. You can't work at the Gap and do that. Someone's like, where are the jeans? They're right over there. There they are. Oh. Porno movies are degrading to women. Well, let me do this here. This is an impression of my dad smoking. Light the cigarette up here. You ever notice how smart the people in Jeopardy are? Pretty smart. Why can't they write their name a little better? What is the problem there? Hi, my name's Bill. One of the L's is a 1. Hello? Hello? This is an impression of my dad smoking. All dads smoking, their face is hurt. You notice that? Like their face is in a major amount of pain. Here's the way all dads smoke. He'd come watch me play Little League. He'd be in the stands. Keep your eye on the ball, Todd. Keep your eye right on the ball. Dad, I'm watching smoke come in every hole of your head. So is the whole team. That could be why we're losing. Now when you check into a hotel, they ask if you want a non-smoking room. Now, if you don't smoke, doesn't it automatically turn into a non-smoking room? What if you're not smoking? What if people come in from the lobby? How you doing, jerk? Get this out of the drapes. And get off that vibrating horse. Learned a lot from watching my dad. Good things. I learned how to shave. My dad shaves his face, of course, and his legs, but that's a long story. He uses Barbasol shaving cream. That stuff lasts forever. You buy one can and just hand it down generation to generation to generation. Why can't deodorant last that long? You know how your deodorant runs out and the rim gets higher than the deodorant, but you keep scraping it on, you're like... Then your toothpaste runs out, you start squeezing it up to the top, you're like, I know there's more in there. Then you take what's in the rim and you start bending it in half. A little bit comes out, you're like, yeah! Save the whales. Thank you very much. Good night.
Tomorrow night. Thanks, Jay. Tomorrow night, my guests will be Dana Delaney from Saturday Night Live, Adam Sandler, and musical guest Material Issue, also the news of the week. Hey, what do we have here? Oh, you know, kids' times being what they are, loaded with complex issues and gold-plated candidates, we thought we'd boil down the rhetoric and put the gist of things into simple, easy-to-remember political limericks. Mr. Allen, you're up first.
Here we go. There's a man who we really don't know, and his name, well, it's H. Ross Perot. This guy sure is cunning because he is running for office but won't tell us so.
Let me tell you folks one little bit of what I think, and this is it. What I want is someone who can prove what he's done, not a candidate who's full of... All right.
It's not just a fluke that Dan Quayle is a rhyme for the verb that is fail. If not for his dad, whom for Dan felt quite bad, he would loom in a room sorting mail.
Bill Clinton played the sax on Arsenio, and a Democratic nod, he did Winio. But with Perot strong in the polls, his campaign has some holes, so he may be blowing taps instead-o. That was the lamest limerick I've ever... I once was a candidate from Nantucket, and...
And finally, the head cop is named Dale Gates. He's a man whom some people hate. A big sigh they would heave if he would just leave on a bus or a boat or on skates.
Yeah, Dale Gates, and... All right.
While you tell them about our next guest, I will demonstrate here.
Oh, yeah. The lovely Ms.
Unless we run out of
McLish.
cameras.
My next guest is a four-time world champion bodybuilder who is making her motion picture debut this weekend. Please welcome the co-star of Aces, Iron Eagle 3, Rachel McLish. Folks, Rachel. Did you hear what Goldie played?
What?
Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
I think it's rather...
Okay.
I think he's on steroids.
Yeah, Jay's taking over everybody's mind over there. Now, I can't believe this. I thought I saw you acting in something, but looking back, I guess it's a documentary, right? Didn't I see you in a Miss Olympia movie or something?
It was probably Pumping Iron 2, The
Right.
Women. It was a docudrama.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're sort of like, you won 4 times. I think Arnold won 6 times, right? And
6 or 7 times. The last time he was Mr. Olympia was the first time I was Miss Olympia.
If you'll forgive my provincial ignorance, what does the term Miss or Mr. or, hey, you, Olympia mean?
It's the highest, most prestigious title in professional bodybuilding.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And weren't you, to some extent, the last... I remember in the film that you were still feminine, and but the woman, and I'm not putting her down, but I think I remember her name was Bev Francis, was sort of almost, there was some controversy that they thought she was too much of not like a woman or something. It
There
was,
was. You know-
there's no delicate way to say it, but
There isn't.
what was that? All right,
Yeah.
thanks for the
You know,
interchange.
Bev Francis is a very nice person.
Yeah.
And I think they created a controversy where there really was none, because her body was a product of powerlifting. And
yours
she
by
was
way
a
of
world.
yours by way of
Well,
contest?
bodybuilding is about contour and aesthetics and how one muscle relates to the other and the beauty of the appearance of the body. Bev Francis was the world's strongest woman.
Strongest.
Bench press, 315 pounds
Wow.
for reps, yeah. And she could squat with like 470 pounds. And they took that body type and put her in this contest and said, oh, this poor person, you know, and...
Yeah, and it got real weird. It was almost like, analytical. They were talking about her backstage like she wasn't even a human being. I felt so weird for her. And she didn't end up winning, right?
No.
No, she didn't even win
still
it.
has a
Now,
hard
am I
time.
to assume that you train in some other way, by some other method?
Well, powerlifting is going into the gym and seeing how heavy a poundages you can lift, okay? In bodybuilding, you need weights to really affect your muscles and to stimulate them so that they could respond and grow and tone and firm and shape and all that. But powerlifting is only concerned with breaking records.
All right.
And as against powerlifting, we have,
She just does it to sculpt her body more.
sculptor
It's
body.
not dead weight. You don't have to lift as much. You just
No,
lift
you-
a lot of reps and kind of get a nice shape to yourself, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
it.
and you won 4 times, so you're like the all-time woman winner, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's been other contests, and there's some women that have won like 20 or more titles,
Oh.
but unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's really a tough go. It's hard manual labor, and I just thought there's got to be an easier way to make a living.
Well, there is acting now. You have Iron Eagle 3. What is it? Beth
Thank
Francis
you
was
very
here. I'd have her
much.
beat your ass.
You said Kmart because I have a clothing line.
Oh, I see.
2,300 stores.
Oh, I didn't even know. Now I owe you an
What's it called?
apology.
It's called Rachel McLish for the Body Company.
Rachel McLish for the Body Company.
The Body Company.
Yeah.
And are you
Leotard,
wearing any of your own merchandise at the moment?
This is an embellished tank top.
Yes,
Tank
it
top.
is.
Yes.
It certainly is.
You can find this top at the Kmart
It might
stores
go beyond
without
embellished into amplified.
the
If I
brass rivet.
may be so bold. Now, we have a clip of this film, though, right? I want to show this clip before we move on. This is
Okay.
Iron Eagle 3, right?
Yes.
What are you doing in the clip?
In the clip, I am escaping from prison. I am being held captive, prisoner. In fact, the entire village is. And this is my big escape scene, where I
All right.
have to escape through sheer strength.
Okay, through the wall. Let's
Your
watch it.
stockings, your something.
See? What happened?
That probably means we'll be right back.
Wow. Jay?
He got
You
real
okay?
excited.
Huh?
He got extremely excited on that one.
Jay. Now, Rachel, I see a career there because it's like that Jean-Claude Van Damme sort of thing. You know, like there's no female action woman, is there right now?
Well, I think there's quite a few.
Yeah,
But
I'm trying to think who's got a big.
Well, Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, but she's not.
and-
She don't have
Linda
guns like that.
Hamilton. Well, that's true. I don't think they spent most of their life, bodybuilding.
Doing iron crosses.
Right. Well, I saw the direction that Arnold's career was taken, and I thought to myself, aha,
Yeah.
I'm going to be prepared.
Time is right.
What is an iron cross in this context?
An iron cross, well, that was a modified iron cross. It's probably the most difficult stunt that a male gymnast performs on the rings, where they hoist their body up through sheer strength.
Oh, I see.
Like that.
Thank you.
I can only do 4 at a time.
In fact, no, they wanted to bring in a double to do that. And the gymnast that they brought in was approximately my size, but after they put the wig on him, the makeup, the bra and everything, he looked hideous. He looked like something out of Aliens rather than Iron Eagle. And I said, no, I really want to do my own stunt because if anybody got just a glimpse of him.
In the bra.
And for them to think it was me, I said, no way. Thank you.
Well, good luck with it, Rachel. We got to take a break. We'll be right back, right after this, folks.
This portion of the Dennis Miller Show is brought to you by Ryder. We're there when you need us.
Guest is in the middle. Come on.
Well, sir, that's the Dennis Miller Show. Dennis, you don't need any more consultation. I pronounce you man and wife, or whatever you should
Thank
be.
you, Steve.
to
Thanks
do
for
this
doing
show.
it.
Thanks
Big
so
thrill
much.
for me. I'd like to
Dennis Miller.
thank our guests. Shari Belafonte, Screamin Jay, Rachel McLish, Todd Glass, and Steve Allen. Okay. Good night, teenagers. Bye-bye. Thank you.
When you go down there, yeah, won't you tell me? I wanna know. When in Los Angeles, guests of the Dennis Miller Show stay at the St. James Club and Hotel.